Game of Thrones. Season 5, Episode 10, Mother's Mercy. So, you lying, G. Anyway, Stannis and them got wiped out. So Stannis, the dudes, they stole the horses. They still wanted to watch on. The wife hung herself. Man, you lying, G. You lying. Anyway, the wife hung her stinking self. The sellswords dipped with the horses. Stannis still wanted to march on. You lying. Stannis still wanted to march on to battle. Ramsay and his guys was with the shits. And Ramsay again survived. And Brienne, she met Stannis in the woods after everything was over, and she sentenced him to death. But I felt like I didn't like that. That cheated us a little bit. That cheated us out of, because we needed to see him get his head chopped smooth off. It's like, why would we invest all of this time with Stannis and the Red Lady and his wife and his daughter and Davos, only for it to end like that? That's one of the few flaws I find with this show. Like, you show everything else. I don't understand. Anyway, Sansa tried to escape, and Ramsay's boo met her with a bow and arrow, and Theon stopped her and pushed her off the cliff. Let's go, Theon. And him and Sansa dipped off, and they jumped off of another cliff to try to escape. Arya sees dudes she promised to kill. Well, Arya got killed number 6. Man, she did him dirt, too. She got it good. That's kill number 6. But then Medieval Jesus and that little creepy girl met her back in the House of Many Faces. And just some creepy shit happened. I ain't even pretending to. Yo, how we go this whole season without seeing Bran? How you just gonna take Bran out a whole season? A whole season? Man, yo. Y'all didn't kill Jon, man. This is a dream. Jon's way, because then Red Lady comes to, is it Castle Black or whatever? And her and Davos with the sad face. Nah, man, Jon is sleeping. Jon sleep. There's no way they did him that dirt. Anyway. So, oh my God. So Jaime and all of them got the people at Dorne saw them off, and then Celine Dion, Oberyn's old girl, saw her off, told Cersei and Jaime's daughter, I'm sorry, wasn't personal, saw them off. Now they're on the boat in the little yacht. They downstairs, and Jaime's like, listen, she's like, I know. She knows that he Uncle Daddy. And he was like, damn. So just then, she started, man, Celine Dion poisoned her. Yo! Oh, with the code, and they showed her and her daughter's back on the dock. Her nose started bleeding. She was like, oh, let me take this joint. So Tyrion and old Paul Walker met Grey Worm. Well, obviously, Grey Worm met, Tyrion. And they start talking, and Tyrion and them, they go back and forth talking about, man, they ain't killed Jon. They go back and forth talking about, who should go. And him and Paul Walker got into it. It was like, man, he was like, I got banished because he was like, she banished you. He was like, it's because of you. And then they arguing, so finally they figured Tyrion got to stay because the other dude was like, Tyrion, can you fight? Can you ride a horse? Can you track animals? What can you really do? And it kind of reminded Tyrion of his dwarfness. And, he was all sad. So they decided that Holly is going to run. But since they won't listen to Tyrion because they don't know him, he's going to lead from behind. And so, yeah, man. Cersei confessed. So hold on, let me go back to this. Khaleesi was trying to get the dragon to get back up. He was lazy. He ate too much. He didn't want to move. So she walks off to trying to get some food. She's surrounded by a bunch of people who look like Dothrakians. Is it Dothrakians? What was Khal Drogo? What was her people? What was she the queen of first? Dothrakians, yeah. Whatever Aquaman was, it looked like them. So they surround, the extras in this show. And I know a lot of that is CGI, but a lot of it is extras as well. Now, I can see why they spent $5 million on each episode on average, I think I heard. It's just phenomenal, the effort that they go through. So anyway, a bunch of dudes with those half moon swords was surrounding Khaleesi on, she's on foot, but they're on horses. Like a bunch, like 1,000. It was crazy. Cersei confesses, thinks she's slick. It was like, you can go, she confessed to the high priest, to the high sparrow. He was like, you can go back right after your atonement. So Big Nurse cut Leia with some other, not nurses, big sister with the habits on. They cut her hair with a thing, stripped her naked, washed her. And she had to do this long walk. That walk lasted for like 7 minutes. It had to have been. And Cersei buck ball naked too. And I'm not going to lie, a little bit of me felt bad for her. But it just reminded me of, this walk of shame. It just reminds me of the internet. Everybody was yelling whore and all this other kind of stuff to her. But it's like, what y'all been doing down there? You know what I mean? But I think it was just it may have been just their frustration because this queen, who they don't even know, you know what I'm saying? She don't speak to the commoners or nothing. But she had to walk. Ooh, they finally broke her. She started crying. That was a long, embarrassing, painful, humiliating walk. God, I salute the actress, man. I gotta look her up, but not until, I catch up. So then Jon, after he sees, that's what makes me think this is a dream. Because Jon, right after him and Davos received the Red Lady, who's just got that everybody dead look. The next scene is Jon up there reading a message. And then the little guy comes and gets him. He said, yo, somebody said they know your uncle. Come on. And then the former Lord Commander, he was like, yeah, he said he know your aunt. He was like, he could be lying. Anyway, when they get down there, it's nobody, but it's a sign that says traitor tacked onto this post. And the old Lord Commander turns around and stabs Jon. And everybody else stabs him too, including the little boy. This is a lie. This is a lie from the pits of hell. All right, my thing about to go out, but this is a lie. Jon is not dead.